Hey everybody, it's Capture here again with a Kerbal Let's Play. We'll be starting the second episode of the series. The first episode we landed on Moon, however we crash landed, so I think this episode we'll try and explore a successful landing mission and recover our lost kerbonaut. So we'll go ahead and resume our game. And we'll have to build a new ship, and I think we'll require an MK-1-2 pod this time. It's a crew capacity of 3, but that also allows us to put on the MK-2 lander can, and that one will be able to hold our lost kerbonaut. For this one, we're going to need a lot more fuel, and since I've already picked this pod, we're going to choose, we'll probably use that fuel tank, the Rocco Max X232 fuel tank, for our main landing engine fuel, or our main fuel supply for when we land. We'll probably throw that engine on there. We'll use the larger Rocco Max Jumbo 64 fuel tank, along with the Rocco Max mainsail liquid engine to actually get into space. Along with that, we'll also use our Rocco Max BACC solid fuel boosters. It's basically the same thing as this, but two of them in one. You can see two. The solid fuel's 433 and this one's 850, so it's a little less than double, but it also gives off more power. So we'll be using a bunch of those. Of course, we'll be using our SAS advanced modules, and we'll be using the boosters again. We'll still need our stability enhancers. Let's zoom out here a little. We'll still need our stability enhancers. We're probably using some radial decouplers this time, along with our stack decouplers, and we'll probably use a big one. We will be using our tricouplers again. We might use some I-beams to keep the rocket stable between the two fuel tanks. Of course, we'll be using our strut connectors. For aerodynamics, we will be using some winglets. We might use some delta wings this time, since our ship's going to be pretty big. We'll throw a tail fin. We'll be using some nose cones. And utility, we'll definitely need landing gear. We'll use the bigger landing gear this time. We'll use that parachute and these parachutes for when we come back to Earth. Hopefully, that's what we'll be doing. We could use this container to store crew. However, I think our lander can is fine. It's a little bit smaller. We don't need that big of a spot for them. We'll definitely be using a ladder or two. And we don't need any science equipment for this flight, so we can save that for another episode. We'll build a satellite or something. So these will be the parts we'll be using, so let's go ahead and get this built. Alright, that's our ship. I have no idea if this is if this is even going to launch. That's a lot of rockets, though. Let's just go through exactly what we have here. So we have our breakaways. Then we have 6, 12, plus 6 more is 18 rockets going off, and I think those 3 are down there included somewhere. No, I need to add those 3 in there at some point. Where are they? They're right here. So we gotta add those 3, so we have 21 rockets going off at first. They will be let go by those 6, those 18. I'm guessing those 3 must be on the inside. I wonder if I can zoom really far in. I have no idea where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'll just take it. Those must be those 3. Sure, we'll see. Oh, oops, not there. So we break away the 21. Then we start. We should have 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. Is that how many we have? Because we have 6. Yeah, we should have 18. 6, 12. That must be this group here. It can go in here. Okay, we have 18. Then we break away those 6. Start those 6. Okay. Then I think that's the... This is that main engine. We can start that at the same time as well. Then we can break those away. Then we have our... We break our main engine away, and this should be our landing engine, hopefully. And our parachutes at the end. I think that's everything. So, let's name our vessel here. Let's see, our first one was Moon Lander. So, we'll name this one Moon Rescue. Sure. Sounds good. Alright, let's see what this does. Alright, so we'll run through the same sort of checklists I had before. We see our moon is here. We have our moon lander still there. Oh, I spelled moon there right by that time. Oh well. So, oh, I also found out while playing the other day that I can just do it from right here, and then I don't have to keep switching back and forth. But anyways, remember what I said before, I normally like having my ship on this side, and then I'll want the moon. Here it is. I want the moon to be somewhere in the vicinity. That looks good, sure. We'll see what that does. So, it's nice and daytime out. Let's, I got my throttles up. I'm locked in this time. Let's see what it does. Oh, it's lifting off. That's a good sign. Zoom far out here. Look at all of those. Oh man, these guys look pretty scared. I would be too. Objective is to land on the moon, rescue our lost kerbonaut. I guess he's more stranded than lost. Oh, I should have put these all together. Well, too late now. Wait, what are these off? These are the ones. Oh no, something just broke. Oh, that's bad. Oh no. Must not have had That's a lot of debris. I must not have had enough support. Oh crap, hurry up and get to the parachutes. Cut the engines. So, yeah, it failed miserably. Gonna have to try and put in some more support structures for those boosters on the side. And, I really don't have to land this. But this is what it'll look like when we're coming back from the moon. Oh, wow, that was not graceful at all. See, there's a practice land. Alright, we'll end that. And we'll go back and tweak some things here and see if we can't get it fixed. And we'll try it again. Alright. Alright, so I've made little adjustments. I'm also going to go ahead and put all of these in the same stage, so I don't have to set off 2 stages before the rockets will actually go. If we even get that far, which hopefully this time we will. Alright. I suppose I can put that in the same stage. Alright, so go ahead and save it, and we'll try this launch again. Alright, so we'll just set the target for the moon. We're good to go with that. We'll turn on our SAS. I'll turn on my thrusters too once I start, just to make it a little more stable. Hopefully help out with all the movement. Alright, here we go. Alright, we are now approaching the next layer of atmosphere, so I'm going to go ahead and adjust my heading like I normally would if I was landing on the moon for any other situation. And we're going to go... let's get it back down here. Alright. That should be good for now. Take a look, and remember, I found out that we can do this, so now I can control it from this menu, and I don't have to keep switching back and forth when I'm approaching the moon. But I kind of like to look at my ship. I feel a little bit safer, maybe, looking at it. So now I have to be careful with the Rockomax engine. As you can see, if I go full throttle, I'll start to overheat. Definitely do not want to overheat, because if you get to full overheat, your engine explodes and you lose it. Obviously that would be not good. So we can take a look at what we have here for our fuel levels, and we're sitting pretty good here. We have quite a bit of fuel left for our engine. This is just to get to the moon, because we didn't put landing gear down here, and I don't even know if we'd be able to land with that much on. And then that leaves us with a full 1400 to leave the moon if we can use what we have in those orange tanks to get to the moon. So I'm gonna turn the throttle up just a bit, basically to the point where I'm not overheating. That seems to be this point here. I'm going to adjust my heading again. And try to make sure that it's 90 degrees so I stay on that same flat level plane. And we're looking good in that regard. Now I just needed to start picking up some speed and expanding out. And I don't know if you remember from the last episode, but it was around 23 to 2400 where it really starts expanding and accelerating pretty fast. So this is gonna be nerve-wracking. Hoping we have enough fuel. I'm a little concerned because we're only at 1800 and our orbit isn't progressing like I was hoping it would be. And again, I don't know the technical aspects of it. I've just played it a few weeks and experienced a couple of things. So I know we can add maneuvers and things like that, but honestly I don't even know how to do those yet, and I'm probably not going to take the time to figure it out or learn it. So I'm just going to keep doing what I've been doing. It's been working. It's been fun. It's easy. I'm not a rocket scientist. That's why I'm playing this game. So it looks like I'm going to be around here, which... oh no, I ran out. That's okay. I hope I have enough. I shouldn't have to use too much of this to make it. I would hope. We'll go full throttle here. And I keep forgetting I don't have to switch back and forth. But yeah, we're expanding pretty quickly, so we should have a lot of fuel to land on the moon. Hopefully we can do it with enough to then leave the moon. But first, let's land on the moon successfully. Start slowing it down here so I don't overshoot. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna have to catch it on the way back. And we're getting there. There we go. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna be close. We're going really fast. We're gonna be close to our other ship, so the guy won't have to go very far to make it here, which is good news because I've died a few times jetpacking around the moon, I'm not gonna lie. This is good though, this is good. I'm starting to get a little excited. No, I just can't. I wish I could save it and then like try 100 times from here, because I bet you it's gonna take more than this time. I want to do it for you guys. I do, and myself, so I don't have to do it over. But I'm just being real. Probably gonna crash. No, I'm not gonna crash. Look how close I got to this. I mean, this is destined for success. I can't crash now. I need to slow down here. I need to get my guy settled in. I'm calling it anti-orbit. I have no idea what this is actually called. So I'm calling it the anti-orbit. And that's what it's gonna be. Alright. This is good. This is good. I'm liking where we're at here. I'll use this to... Except the 400 and some units of fuel seems like a lot. But then I think about I've already used 600 units just to land this damn thing. Now, I guess landing is more fuel intensive. Maybe? I don't know. Just saying crap. And if you're watching this, you probably don't know either. And if you do, just comment. I don't care. I might read them. Alright. Falling at 30 meters a second. A little bit faster now. Every time I'm not looking at this anymore. I'll see what the damage is when I land. I can't look at that. Oh yeah, I'm getting close here. Here we are. We're coming in. Speed her up just a little bit. Bring that orbit back in here. Oh, there I am. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. Nice and easy, nice and easy. We did it! We landed on the moon! Alright, how much fuel do we have? Ooh! That's a lot less than I was anticipating. Alright. Alright. Now, yeah, that's landing on the moon. I think we'll call it here. Is this... Oh, that's debris. Well, that's... I mean, that's... So we know how far away we are now. We are here with the Moon Rescuer. And the debris is, what? On almost 90 kilometers away. So our dude will have to move 90 kilometers, which I have no clue how long that's going to take. So I'll probably go ahead and start of next episode. I already have him closing in on here, so you guys don't have to watch that, or I can fast forward through it, film it, whatever. But we'll call this an episode. We successfully landed on the moon, and we'll pick up, I don't know who it is, Jebediah, or let's see what his name is. Who's the dude that's stranded on Moonlander? Who's this? What's his? Let's take a look at this. We'll start walking over there. Sure, we'll start walking over there. Jebediah. Yep, Jebediah. All right. So yeah. There's our target right there. Moon Rescuer. That's your rescue ship, buddy. Go get him. So the next time you see Jebediah, he will hopefully be closer than 89.5 kilometers away and alive. Because like I said, I've killed more than a few Kerbonauts jetpacking around the moon. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode, and goodbye.